Welcome to Chef Alli's Farm Fresh Kitchen. It's time to gather around the table to cook and converse. Right here, we'll come together to learn about Kansas agriculture and the farm families that feed us as we discover new recipes, Kansas products, and farm fresh ingredients.
All right, welcome back. We got Chef Alli's Farm Fresh Kitchen. Come get fed.
Yep. Good morning.
Oh my goodness, we're serving beef today. Katie Sawyer with Sawyer Farms out there in McPherson, Kansas is joining us this morning. Hi, Katie.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So tell us, you're here with part of Chef Alli's Farm Fresh Kitchen. You're a farm blogger, and of course, you're behind all kinds of fun things about the farm, right?
I am. I'm a farm wife, a farm advocate, a farm blogger. I married into the farm world, and so I'm probably not equipped to drive tractors or implement a lot or work a lot of heavy machinery.
Yes, you are.
But I can, using my my journalism background, talk about what's happening on our farm and share the stories that's happening on our farm. Because since I didn't grow up in this world, I ask a lot of questions, and I'm assuming a lot of consumers have the same questions. So I work to kind of bridge the gap, to kind of take what we do in our world, on our farm, and relay it to everybody to explain what we're doing and why we do it.
Very nice, very nice. And your website, your blog is at newtothefarm.wordpress.com. And kind of tell us about some of the questions, how, what people want to hear when you're bridging that gap, or the biggest kind of thing that you can provide them.
People are really in tune with their food these days. They want to know not as much about the animal themselves, but about the end product that we're actually putting on their plates, like the beef we have today. So we talk about, what I can talk about is what it takes to get to the end product, how we raise our animals, what kind of care and treatment we get them, what they're eating, and just the lifestyle that they're enjoying, up to the point that they do become the steak on the plate. A lot of people have questions about what animals are fed, and then on our crop side, people have questions about what kind of crops we're growing, and what kind of technologies are involved.
So easy to assume when you're in the grocery store and you're pushing that cart, you just get that steak on there. You don't think anything about everything that has to happen prior to that steak ending up on the shelf.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm going to jump in here because speaking of steak, that's also where Katie came in today, because Sawyer Land and Cattle, obviously they raise beef, and so in honor of Katie coming today, she provided our marinade recipe, and we've got sirloin and vegetable kebabs. And so there's 4 things we have to know when we're cooking kebabs. The first word would be soak, because we want to soak our skewers so that they don't catch on fire when we're cooking them, right?
Good idea.
So here's a tip. You can soak the whole package when you purchase it. Just put it in a pitcher of water, soak them for 30 minutes, take them out, and then wrap them in plastic or put them in a freezer bag, and then that way you can pull out what you need and you don't ever have to soak them again.
There you go.
Okay, the next thing is separate. I like to put my meat on one skewer, which of course when you see kebab recipes online, you're never going to see this, but meat takes a lot longer to cook than vegetables, okay? So if you put your vegetables in here, and my family loves these big old chunks of meat, your vegetables are going to be overcooked. So I separate those out. We also want to make for sure that we have space in between there so it can cook really evenly. And then of course safety is a huge issue whenever we're talking about marinades and meat. This is where our meat was because we marinated it.
Okay.
If we want to turn that into a sauce, we have to bring that to a full rolling boil, 2 to 3 minutes to kill all the bacteria. Or you can cheat like I did, save some out before you put the meat in there, and then you can use it for your basting sauce at the end. Okay, and because May is Beef Month, if you go to Chef Alli's Facebook page, look for Katie's picture, and the code word today, what shall we make the code word today? How about soak is the code word. Put that on there, and you will be entered to win the Kansas Beef Council's prize.
Nice. Yes. So good in here. Katie, thanks so much. Alli, thanks so
Glad
much.
to have you.
And
Thanks
again,
for coming.
newtothefarm.wordpress.com, and you can see all kinds of stuff that Katie blogs about. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back, and I got to try this now.
Have some.
Thanks for joining us. Kansas Farm Bureau is proud to support hardworking families across the state, like farmers and ranchers who make it their life commitment to provide food that nourishes all of us. Kansas Farm Bureau, representing grassroots agriculture.